All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Yeah, Wexford's kind of blind. It. I don't know. I can't see anything to heal. The inference was that I wouldn't see something to heal, so it could be true. I don't know. I thought something's blocking the healing here in Wexford. Again, if you got big money people that are haters, they'll do that. From all that, back and forth. I mean, there's like small things to heal. I healed the people that are the pickers for the orders. I saw them pretty clear. They saw me pretty clear, so it was pretty obvious. I mean, they don't know that, but I do. All right, let me get the most direct route back. We have no sodium bread is getting expensive as anything. Some other places have some low sodium bread, which might be, like half price. I don't know if it's quite half price because I think it's a heavier bread. I guess I could be at a stop sign in a parking lot and not be in violation of the phone law. I'm at actually the back side of it. So it's not like a busy one either. I'm just gonna go that way. Can I come out the back side? It's the quickest way, I guess. There's stand delivery. So yeah, I should have reminded me that I'm speaking about things and things are. What was the other thing I was supposed to say? Oh, speaking of. Oh yeah, okay. Tunnels. Okay, yeah. Isn't there something happened in a tunnel? I was just seeing a lot of tunnels, and I didn't know to heal it. Something happened. Well, it's a Dan delivery over here, like a 60, like a 64. Or I saw with that Warrington vehicle. I don't think it was stand delivery. I think it actually had the rear windows. I can't. My grandfather had a stand. He had like a 40 Ford sedan delivery, or 50, 40 or 50, probably close to a 50, sitting in his back of his house. Probably had it towed after he passed on. my my parents wouldn't lend me, and they already lending me money, but I wanted to. I don't know if I said this the other day. 1960 before bond. It's like I did. They wouldn't lend me the money. Blue, deep blue. It was a factory lacquer paint job and fender skirts in the trunk. Perfect interior. I don't even think that it had probably had something down like surface rust underneath. The dude's like, I can't take a penny less. I don't know if he was in financial dire straits or what. I gotta recenter this. I think everybody's following the same GPS route. I love the fun Dutch Colonial. I love Dutch Colonial. Like nice ones, not chintzy. I mean, chintzy ones are okay. Smaller ones are okay too, but as long as they're kept up. I love Stephen Fuller's. He calls them Gambrel. But yeah, I definitely helped him in life. But they cursed every house that could have come my way. That's it. We'll go to hell. To God, it is about stuff like that. God makes a system and wants to give people stuff. No human has a right to take it away. That's simple. That's it. So, yeah, it's real green. Which way I go? I turn here. I go straight. Straight. Oh wait, I think I went the wrong way. Wait, it wants me to go this way. I don't know where it's. I got to get out into the. Actually, that's a way to fight allergies is to get out into it, and your body starts climatized. It's from staying inside too much. Most allergies develop from that because they don't recognize the allergen. And then the stars when they go without makeup. It's partly part of my stuff. But my thing is like there's an understanding that people grow up with that whole thing. So again, we're climatized to makeup. So only so many women can get away without makeup. When a star does it, I'm like, okay, I'm connected to that person. I know I'm in there somewhere. For women, I'm like, what do they call it? I guess they would call me a saint here, but it's one of my like angelic charges. But not evil. Evil women get treated just as bad as evil men, like really evil, not just criminal. See what I just said? Not just criminal. They like to say somebody deserves something. That's their little scammy, shammy thing. Remember, they're projecting and they're covering over the truth. Wait a minute, how did I end up going this way? I got it. I've seen a lot to heal, so I don't know. Okay, I got some healers around here. So, Again, my power's down right. Notorious for taking myself down below any level anybody other here will do. That's a big house. There's all these people are healers on Wexford Road, or just off of Wexford. There's one of the cemeteries. The Dead in Christ Arise Cemetery. From the Chick Track T-shirt. So I was gathering things to see before I could see. You could use that. You could actually. I do it. I just forgot to do it there. In the last couple ones I've seen, you can say arise. Arise. I guess I go this way. Yeah. I know where I'm at now. It's funny where people think that they work hard because they have money. I mean, I know it's not all people with money, but obviously people that don't have money worked harder than you for less. Right. All right. Okay, here. Wexford Volunteer Fire Company, heal them. The ice on the bridge that came up as something, so it might be accidents. Let's heal that. Really not restoring that place. Is that the Barn Commission? Pennsylvania Barn Restoration Commission. Even a better place if I was somewhere. Right. All right. Trot makers up and on. Somebody who's down there needs it up. Wow. Wake up some people in Trinity Place. Okay, watch people's hands when they wave. I just realized somebody I've been seeing is actually a healer. You awaken to healing. I mean, you can awaken everybody to healing, but it most likely means that they're like an empath, that they are already thinking about other people's wellness and wishing that like inside. So then you heal them, of not being a healer because it's not manifesting. And well, if they can wake up as a healer, they can protect themselves better. A lot of these people have trouble or empaths. They just because they don't know how to heal themselves. That was my problem. They were killing me, and I couldn't heal myself. And eventually, again, God led me out of the government, and chose not to teach me before I got out. Again, it was probably difficult to wake up. They were cursing me off, cursing me dead in reality. It's funny how this looks different. feel like I should have been further north. You know what? God, there is a punishment for immigrant women, alien women. LA Games, man. Once upon a time, they didn't game. They've been getting worse and worse year after year. Now they would have taken care of, advantage of those opportunities instead of gaming. Right? And gaming causes gaming. Right? So really, what happened is the legal community got too big, especially too big for its britches, and then it got cocky, started playing the game. Game's illegal, actually, and it's also an abomination before the Lord your God. Right, that also powers that addiction because that's their. Yeah, it's really alien money is the begin. The foreign money is the beginning of most of that. When Americans ran drugs more so, I mean, there are Americans now, obviously, but when they were the big part of it, the immigrants were a smaller part of it. We didn't have all the addiction issues we have now. Right? It was controlled. Again, everything's readable. All right, Richland ambulance and then a school bus. And that one happens to be a church school bus. That's things. But let's seal school buses from accidents. Richland ambulance, and then I noticed it. And that's when I said everything is readable. I go, what does that mean? And then I saw the school bus. Of course, I'm by a school now. That deal speed limits in front of the schools, speed limits on the buses, if there's summer type stuff. You know what? I'm where my Uber driver was when I called him up. I think that's pretty funny. I think I said this morning, "Where's Bakerstown?" Sure. Did I go last? I'll make sure. Yeah, never. I know where. I feel like I gotta sneeze and all that. Gotta stay on my allergy medicine until this passes. You know, you feel like you gotta sneeze and you can't. It's the worst feeling in the world. Because you sneeze and the pressure reduces. You're like, "Ooh, yeah. Yeah, eat something hot, spicy. That's painful sometimes, but it does clear the sinuses. And that's what it is too, probably. I reduce to certain. If I eat Asian, mostly Korean. When I eat Korean hot spicy stuff, I sneeze. If I eat like other stuff like hot sauce, I won't. Yeah, I gotta buy some. What's that? We used to call it sea mustard soup, but I don't know if it's actually sea mustard or not. It's a Korean soup. It's like a garlic based kind of seaweed soup, but it's a different type of seaweed than like you wrap the rice and all that. It's different sushi seaweed. That's some good. Oh, that's kind of weird. Kind of an abrupt road construction thing. No night hits that. We got Shabbat tonight. I gotta get back to start that. Yeah, there's another place that I was looking at in front of where I lived, like around where I lived, even closer for inspections. I couldn't find it. And then today I saw an inspection sign. I'm like, what? It comes from that curse. I've just been able to walk home. It's a good money maker. Like on my vehicle, I mean, I'm sure they made a little bit of profit. They may not have been a good a shop, but I'm sure their work would have been good. Well, I remember how blowed up my right leg was. It was my right leg. Yeah, when I was, let's go. Weird. Yeah, might have been anti-police or pro-police. Oh, when I was driving, when I was driving to from Dallas, I guess it was. It was Tyler. I was from Tyler, Texas. My right leg. I know. I went. I went to. I only made it to Dallas. That was the second time. The first. Trying to remember. Must have been the first time because my leg was so just swollen and blowed up. It was horrible. It was horrible. I had to stop every like 30 minutes and get out of the vehicle. 30 minutes to an hour and get out of the vehicle. That bad. They're sick people. Due to people. A lot of stay. And then each state and the sex traffickers, as well as the fraudsters. That's not very well. I would have never had this kind of life. So, like I told you for years, a drug boss, a fraudster with money, a sex trafficker can pick who stays in government and who doesn't. Just pay contract fees. That's all. That's what happened to the country. I don't know if it takes as long as they say to get a personalized plate, but I swear it's almost like twice as long a wait as everywhere else. I don't know. Maybe they just put the outside date. I'm getting hungry too. I have to eat something spicy so I sneeze. Make some doctorly tongue, chicken and potato stew, gochujang. That usually gets me sneezing. Did his face right. I didn't even see it. I couldn't believe it. Auto and truckers, Jim Crowley. I'm sure he'd have done a great job. Jeez, couldn't even see it. I don't know if he'd been less or more of the same. I don't know. I, what's his name should have said something. Fast Freddy should have said, "What about that guy?" I didn't ask him. I guess I should have asked Stay peaceful. Praise God and all that you do.